Well, howdy, folks. Thanks for joining in. Let's get some music going, shall we? All right. All right, so a couple days ago, I was working on CrowdNode.js UI, which is this. So made quite a few changes. Let's recap, shall we? I made an update which boils down to this URL change. Before, in the production site, I had to do this hack on GitHub that would get it to work. So essentially you could do just a slash wallet like this. Not sure how clear that is, but I had to do all this like hackiness just to get that to work. And then if you went to staking, it would, so you'd go to staking, and then staking would also have to do this hack. And it just was really inelegant, and it would complain a lot, and I didn't like it. So I changed it. I switched it over to this hashbang method, and it works significantly better. It's not complaining as much. It's not throwing 404 errors and all that kind of stuff. So that was one of the first things I did. Another thing I had worked on was implementing this dash to your desired currency. So now we've got this settings page, and in here you can switch this around. So if you want to see USD, you could do that. If you wanted to do, like, say, Great Britain pound, I assume that's what Great GB. There you go. If you want to do that, and now it's in British pounds, and you know, you can do any of the others that show up here. So whatever. And I also got it implemented so that it uses the localization method for the selected, let's see, currency. So the euro has a symbol, USD has a symbol, the Great Britain pound has a symbol, and so it swaps to that based on the currency. But if for some reason there's not a known symbol or not a common one like that, it just uses the abbreviation. So I'm okay with that. And yeah, let's oh, and it also formats the number according to that. So it's formatted according to the fiat currency. So I like that. Did a little internationalization to get that working, which is a built-in JavaScript API. All right, so back to USD there. Now, we also we added this to the footer here, so it now has this warning and a link to the source code. And then, let's see. We did a few minor grid improvements, just this little pop-up, assuming that's showing. It says deposit dash or withdraw dash, so that was another one of the changes. And actually I checked this off, but this was something I did randomly, not on stream, like, I don't know, a month ago or something, where in the sign up process for CrowdNode, there was an issue where it would fail in one of the calls, and it only did one of them, and so it wouldn't look right. But I believe I fixed that a while ago, so I didn't fix that recently. And then the last thing I believe I got to, at least that I had on the to-do list, was the encrypt and decrypt. So right now, this wallet, I believe, is unencrypted. And so that means, let's resize this, shall we? And by the way, I'm JojoBite. Hello, hello. Feel free to say hi or ask any questions if you're joining in, and happy to chat. Let's see. So this wallet is unencrypted right now. So that's the passphrase there, which clearly it's not encrypted. It's just the actual words. So not passphrase, sorry, that's the recovery phrase. So the other thing that I fixed was if you came in here and you entered a passphrase, boom, that encrypts it. So now that's the recovery phrase, and you could tell it's quite a bit different. So that's been encrypted. If, say, you add another wallet, so let's generate a new one. Now we've got a second one in here, also unencrypted. And I'm gonna refresh first just to make sure. So now if I click this, it's saying decrypt because one of them is encrypted. And what was happening before is if you entered a different passphrase, it would encrypt the new wallet that's unencrypted with that phrase, but you would then have two wallets encrypted with different phrases. So now it should prevent that. So if I just do the wrong password there you go. Unable to decrypt, and it left that. So it didn't encrypt it. So now if instead I enter the correct one, boom. Now it encrypts that other one and this one. And now they're both encrypted with the same key. Although, seeing that, it's not showing it unlock that, so maybe I'll add a note to fix that. Alright, so what I added was when encrypting a new wallet, that wallet's icon doesn't update in the table. Alright. Which, if I refresh this, now they're both locked. I think they do unlock when you do the correct phrase. So, yeah. It's just when one's new and it gets encrypted, apparently it doesn't update that icon. So, alright. Let's see. So, that's my recap there. Just making a note real quick here. Okay. So I've got several things on my list to try and get done. Well, quite a bit. Let's go over here. So this is what I just oh my gosh, this drives me insane. I keep complaining about it pretty much every time because every time I forget, GitHub doesn't let me select things anymore. And I don't know what's going on because I've seen someone else and this is working no problem. And I tried clearing things, but in any case, I can't highlight text for some reason on GitHub in Brave. So this is what I recapped, everything under SPA encryption and encryption improvements plus dash fiat. This is the main to-do list here. So we've got, when navigating to the main URL like that, the wallet table does not load after URL redirect to wallet. So let's see if that happens here. I'm gonna do a new tab. Yep, sure enough. So notice there's no table, and yet if I go to staking or back, now there's the table. So that should be updating. I'm not sure why that isn't, so I'll be looking into that. Oh wait. Do I have that twice? Oh, no, this is a different one. After adding the wallet and staking pages show the table and the empty message. Looks like you need to, I'm assuming that's on the initial load if you don't have a wallet. So here. Yeah, so behind this, you can see it says, looks like you need to add or generate a new wallet. And I believe it updates when you generate one. Let's watch. Yep, sure enough. So it removed that line, looks like you need to add a new wallet. But when I entered a recovery phrase and added it before, that did not work. All right, so that's what those two are. The third one here, this convert crypt store. I would like to do that if I can get it done today, but I'm not sure if that will be my priority right now. I might also do, I might break this stream up rather than doing a super long one. I might try to accomplish this main task here and then cycle around to to the others if I have time, or just take a break and then come back to the others at another time today. So I added a few new songs in. I think this is one of them from this service called Epidemic Sound. They have a lot more music options and whatnot, but yeah, I'm trying it out. I'll see how I like it. Might turn it down a tiny bit. Hopefully that's, oh my gosh. Hopefully that music isn't too low now, but I turned it down. All right, so I'm gonna focus on getting this recovery phrase thing done first. So let's see. All right, so I'm thinking I'll need a new modal. How did I have this? So force backup of, oh, I actually, let's go through here and see if I defined any, oh no, never mind, there's no more there. All right, so force backup of private key mnemonic with verification before depositing funds. I'm trying to look in some other wallets to see how they do it real quick. So, apologies. Maybe I'll just wing it. This isn't working very well right now, so I guess my app is out of date. All right, I was able to get to it. So yeah, they just show the words. I know I've seen, maybe I'll just do something relatively simple for now. So, but I do think I will need a new dialogue. So, what do we got right now? Dialogue wise, we've got a deposit. Got to withdraw. got... Oh, you've got a decrypt for that. That makes sense. Got that. Got add wallet. All right, I was trying to see if one of these makes more sense to use. Did I refresh it? Wait, I'm confused. So that should be decrypted. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting this to actually fully reload, and it seems like it is. So while I thought that just changing the link, because it's a hash bang, I didn't think it would refresh, but it seems like it is. I'm going to add a note for that. All right. That's not a super big deal, but it's just a little bit annoying. So I'm thinking I'm gonna base it on the deposit modal. So let's go ahead and I think it's QR. Maybe I won't. Actually, I think the QR one is fairly complicated. I might do it by whichever one has the least lines, so 253, 266, 217, 187. I guess QR might be the simplest. That's funny. All right, I guess I will use QR. I was thinking there was a bunch of extra stuff, but apparently, even though it has stuff, all right, let's go ahead and copy and paste. All right, we're gonna rename this one to backup.
Hey man, what's up? What's the tracks? You might have looked cool in the old times, but you're now in the land of fresh and dope. And if you wanna know, then pros and bro. Straight it out, freedom looking down your way. We're proven in the 90s, no one to say. And only rages, but you've never seen moves like the way I twist and turn and prove. You see this ball, well, that's with credos. In the kick and flip and fly like a torpedo. So for now, just relax and enjoy the show. I'ma swing it in, this whole world has to go.
Okay. I was thinking I would drop the QR. Let me see here. Dash paper wallet. There might be a argument to have my apologies. I'm not finishing my thoughts here. I'm kind of looking around. This is what I was looking for. So there may be an argument to have a, oh, this is interesting. All right, that is what I was wondering. So this generated the public one and a private key one. But I don't know if you can do this with the recovery phrase. That's why I'm on this page and not finishing thoughts, as I'm trying to think through this. So this is a private key with, but it's not, well, I think it's a with. It could also be an expo, but I'm assuming it's a with. So that is a private key, but it's not a recovery phrase. There's another example. So what do you have here? Scan this to deposit, this to spend. Interesting. I didn't know there was an encryption option there. I might need to look into this later. So wallet details, private key, key formats. So this paper wallet doesn't even seem to deal with the recovery phrases. And that's what I'm wondering. Is it possible to, I mean, technically anything text-based can be put into a QR code. So it's more than possible to put the recovery phrase into a QR code. I just don't know if you should do that. And that's what I was trying to find out here, is if there is an argument to be made for sticking the recovery phrase in a QR code so that then you could scan. But yeah. All right, so since I don't see anything there, I'm gonna close this out, and I think I'm gonna lean towards just doing the words. So I'm gonna just comment out the QR stuff right now. Let's see. I love this song, but every time I listen to it, it kind of makes me tired. All right, let's see. So, say backup, recovery phrase. Can remove that. I can drop this and that and that. And actually go ahead and delete that since all of that code is already in the actual. Yeah, I'm gonna delete it. If I need to reference it, it is in the QR file. I'm not gonna need that stuff. Where's fee estimate? Yeah, I don't need that at all. Okay, so delete. Oh wait. Maybe I will need that get private key, I'm not sure. Don't need to know the current funds. Why is this in here? Return value does not equal to cancel. That's why it refreshes that stuff. I might still need that, so I'm gonna leave that for now. What was using the WebSockets? Oh, the CrowdNode stuff uses the WebSockets, I think. Yeah, I'm probably fine. Let's see. Alright, so verify recovery phrase is backed. Backed up. Alright. All right, let's see.
Com cabelos cor de mel singela, seu nome é Mabel, é uma menina cheia.
All right.
Se vamos para a
Model handle close.
praia, esquece a sandália e se olha pro céu.
State passphrase. Get adder rows.
Se pudesse organizava a estrela. Se a casa está vazia um dia.
My guess is I'm not gonna need that. At least not right now.
E te ver crescer.
I might not want a cancel button on this one. Might make far more sense to do a... Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. All right, let's see. So we've got backup here. I believe most of these are done through buttons, like deposit, I think, calls the QR. So, oh, I guess it doesn't really. So deposit button triggers the request funds, which, forgot this is a little more spaghetti-ish than I like, but things changed so much. Hey, King Robert, how are you doing?
Com cabelos cor de mel singela, seu nome é Mabel, é uma menina
Okay.
cheia de vida. Se vamos para a praia, não esquece a sandália.
So I was looking for request funds in there, I think. So has a request funds.
Se pudesse
That's what I was looking for. All right, so this is where setup QR dialog was being called, but most of the other buttons I think call the dialogues more directly.
estar vazia.
So, yep, there we go. Maybe I should have copied off of one of these. I don't know. So that drops into the stake dialog and just calls it like so.
Me faz tão feliz saber que você é você. Que você é você.
Oh, that's interesting. Add private key is not hidden. I don't know why that's there. That might be a remnant of me figuring this out. What extension do I have in Visual Studio Code? I don't know. Quite a few. I think I used the view one. But I also try to disable a lot of stuff that I don't really need. So this does reference selected private key. Maybe I deleted most of it. I don't even know what this one is for. Balance form? Oh, that's right. I had a refresh button, but I don't... Okay, that makes sense. So this... I'm gonna ignore it for now. Let's go to sign up. I just want to copy one of these, and then maybe I will make a button for it. So 105, 89, 103. 89, 52. But that's the short. Okay. I want one that I know is going to reference the dialogue. So I'm going to copy. Let's do this one. All right. And we're going to call this backup.js. United States. What country are you from, King Robert? All right, so I want to reference the backup modal or dialogue. Let's do that. What did I call them here? I don't like using that really long name, and I'm exporting it as the default, so I'm not going to do that here. I'm just going to call it setup backup dialogue. Backup dialogue. Okay, and I think I can remove that. Ooh, actually, I might need that one. Alright, so I'm going to leave it commented out for now. All right, so backup recovery phrase. Let's see. That's the one I want. Setup. Backup dialog. Okay, and this would be setup backup button. We'll drop that there. See, backup recovery phrase. Maybe I will make this one the alt and this text will just be backup. All right. I might swap that back, but we'll see. So handle submit, handle unstake modal. Where does that get triggered? Ah, if it's encrypted, we decrypt it. Yeah, I might need that. Okay, but it's not going to be unstake modal, it's going to be backup modal. Okay. We're going to replace that and those. Okay. All right. All right, so now that we've got that in place, now I want to see where we're putting the unstake button. JS. There's the form. My guess is this one. Okay. So, let's see. I really dislike how large this form is. Resize that. See display. Let's see what that does. Mind flex. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Let's see. Let's go here real quick. And form field set inline. Interesting. All right, so let's make that tweak real quick. I believe that's this fiat one. We're just gonna come to, I think it's just the form. Class list. That should work. Why didn't that work? Did it break something? Maybe it's expecting an array? Guess that's it. Yeah, I guess it's expecting an array of values. So tokens. Adds all arguments passed except those already present. Okay. It's a little sidetrack. So, this is what I'm looking for right now. Page setup fiat selector. So I'm thinking I want the backup form here too. So this would be backup.js and setup backup. Okay. Was expecting more than nothing. What went wrong? Oh. This is the downside to doing what I literally said the other day I shouldn't do, and then I did it anyways. Believe I'm setting inner HTML somewhere. That's not right. Where was I doing that? Oh wait, that's in backup, not in... No, didn't I base it on fiat? That's what I'm doing. Okay. So I need to actually check for it rather than replacing everything. So am I giving this an ID? Form name. Okay, so I could do L dot query selector that name is equal to, so form name, whatever form. I think that might need something like that. Okay. So let's wrap that and say if And I think we comment that out. Actually, we might want to let existing form equal the query selector. So existing form, then we want existing form. Oh, I can't think of it. Can't recall if there's a way to replace an element or not, or if you just have to remove it and then, let's see. So I can do inner, ooh, I can do outer HTML. Or maybe you can't set outer, you can just read it. See, replace with replaces the element in the children list of its parent with set node. Using replace with, so pdiv pinch out p span, so p replace with span. So maybe that would work. Existing form dot replace with form. That might work. I don't know if there's any things I should be concerned about trying this, but so with that in place, let's try refreshing here. All right, that's something. So back up. Interesting. Was that? Did you mean encrypt dialog? What's happening? Oh, derp, I commented it out. That's what's happening. So I don't want this being added where it is. This is insert after begin. I think we want before end. But we might also want something like this. Suppose I could do that instead of what it's doing. Where was that? Don't scroll, don't do it. Okay. Here's the backup button. Any errors? Let's clear that. That is interesting to me, that it's loading it not every time. Form deposit. All right, where am I adding this? In main, I think. So if page is current page, we do that. I'm not sure why this wouldn't be working. So if I hard refresh, it gets added. If I just normal refresh, it doesn't. Why? Maybe let's add a log here. So console.log. Backup. Existing form. Okay, and there's that. Oh, I've got a theory here. Let's clear site data. Refresh. That was it. Derp on my part. I had mixed feelings about this service worker that I added, because it keeps doing stuff like this where it's got one version cached and the other not. So, cache storage. So that's everything that's getting cached. I don't know why it's treating it like it's cached when it's not listed. So, application, JavaScript, CSS. I don't know. It is weird how it seems to be doing that, but whatever. I'll maybe figure it out later. I want to keep going. So, showing up now. So, that's right. So if I do decrypt the thing. Okay. I mean, that doesn't look good, but it worked. So on submit, it checks to see if it's encrypted. If it is, then it does the setup encrypt dialog, which decrypts it. And then that triggers the setup backup dialog. Which is right there. So setup backup dialog. This is kind of inconvenient right now because I can't easily switch the debug window. Now that should be a little bit easier. Okay, so let's refresh again. Back up, decrypt it. Okay, so backup dialog state. Handle set pass. Alright, that is what I was wondering would be in there, so let's check out the withdrawal one. So what I'm looking for now is where it accesses the private key. So priv key, address, passphrase, from with. That's how it's doing it. So get private key, state address, state passphrase. Address to pub key hash. Oh, I don't remember what that does. No magic byte or checksum. Oh. So what I'm trying to recall is if I have a method in place for retrieving the specific recovery key. This is where most of the recovery key code is. Store, phrase, or with. Okay, so I could do that. Get stored keys. That's what I'm thinking of. All right. This one, I think. Oh, hey, look at that. Get stored keys. So I think I actually need this outside of there. Because I need to actually display it as soon as the dialog is visible. Maybe not as soon as, but and maybe see, export async function. So I'm going to upgrade this to an async one so that then I could do this. So stored keys happens up there. And then I don't need it right there. And then we can do, let's see. How was the QR doing this? QR would add funding diff. No, dash SVG was outside of the fig caption. Okay. So I think I want up here. Let's do. All right, so we're gonna stringify this for now. So JSON.stringify, just to get it printed out and see what it looks like. So let's refresh. All right. And actually, before I get a headache about this, let me clear this just to make sure it's got the latest code. All right, back up. We're gonna decrypt the wallet. Done. Okay. And it sure enough, it don't look right. Did we get an error? We got an error. Show modal is not a function on line 60. Set up backup dialog. Show modal is not a function. That's in backup.js. Forms backup.js. Show modal. Oh. There we go. All right, let's try that. Oh, wait. And let's clear it again just for good measure. All right. So backup. Let's decrypt this thing. All right. It ain't great, but it's kind of working. Yeah. Let's see, set. Handle set. Probably should just remove all of those. They were very necessary as I was trying to figure out the correct order for loading this stuff, but not as necessary and potentially insecure now. All right, cut those out for now. All right, let's clear and refresh. And clear that too. All right. Okay. So instead of this, I'm gonna flip-flop this and say stored keys dot for each is gonna be, let's see, the nope, that's wrong. It's an array, that's why. All right, so we're gonna get that and we're gonna do return I don't think I actually like this, but this is how I'm doing it for now. We want pub, and then just gonna do it like this for now. So recovery. Okay, and let's refresh. Back up, decrypt. That didn't work. Oh yeah, clear this. All right. There we go. So it's one way of doing it, but you could also potentially do, let's see, split by space. And then map. Nope. So map, what do we want? Let's just do W. And it's gonna be span, and W dot join. So if we do it like this, and then So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to come into index here. And let's see. Let's make sure I don't have a tag. That's good. And I want, say border 1 pixel solid hot pink. And I'm going to say margin is 1 rem. That's probably not going to look great, but let's see what happens. Clear, refresh. All right. All right, it's something. Definitely not 1 rem. Let's not do that. Let's do 0.1 rem, and then let's do padding would be 0.5 rem. And this went haywire. Why did it do that? No, I want that. So P. I don't know why it didn't wrap around. What if I did display inline block? That works, I guess. Okay, so display inline block. Okay. So let's refresh. Nope. Got clear that and refresh. Back up, decrypt the key, and boom. All right. Now let's highlight them and see what happens if we... Ooh, that's not good. And that's why we test these things. We need a space. It was in here, right? Yeah. And when we join, we want a space. So let's refresh. Nope. Keep forgetting. This is annoying. Back up. Okay. And now if we copy. There we go. Now it gives us spaces. Okay. I wonder if I can make this copy button work for this without being in an input field. So let me see. You know, I could actually... Instead of doing it like this, how's the copy working? Button copy. So event target previous sibling select. That's how it's being done. That might work. So that's how it's doing it from the input. But maybe I could do this. Form query selector. That should work. Okay, so let's refresh. Clear, refresh, back up, decrypt. Okay. So let me copy that. So backup is what is in my keyboard. So click that. That didn't work. Feel like it should have though. Maybe it only works on input elements. I guess I could do what I was actually thinking is could drop it like that and do, let's see, type equals hidden. So something like that. Okay, let's clear this out and clear, refresh, back up, decrypt. Okay, what's in my clipboard? Recovery, sweet. The copy, still recovery. What about that one? Ooh, that's interesting. Why did that happen? It acted like that submitted it. So form query selector button copy does copy to clipboard, which goes out to UI, does this, copy text, event target previous sibling, select. Oh. So select, that's what's probably going wrong, is maybe select doesn't work on just any element. Let's see. So let's do use stores global. So temp1 dot yeah, that's why. I'm surprised it didn't error though. Let's go into what? Copy. Maybe it's a clipboard. So there is a clipboard API, but I went with the older method because it seemed to work well enough, even though they do kind of poo-poo on that. Navigator clipboard. Copies the current selection to keep clipboard. I like that it's acting like, oh, there's copy. So this example replaces the current contents of the clipboard with a specified string. Okay, let's see. So sport. So let's do let L is equal to that. Okay, so if L dot what am I thinking of? I want to know the type. So temp2 dot node type, is it? Node name. So node name. Node name type. So it's probably node name that I'm thinking of. Okay, so node name. So L node name is equal to input flat val equal. All right. Dot value. L dot inner. No, it's text content. So I think this might work. So let's try this. So we're going to add this here, then come down and replace that like so. And we'll see if it still works. Actually, let's go back to, was it UI? Yeah. So just to keep track, let's do console.log. Set clipboard. Is there any event data here? Then, I mean, I'll see. Say CV and CE. So let's say CV or error CE. Fail. Okay. That might be good enough. Let's clear that and refresh. Okay, and I can delete that now. All right, so back up. I'm gonna decrypt that. All right, so now if I click happy, shouldn't have closed. Oh, derp, I forgot to add this. And prevent default. Okay, clear, refresh. Hey, look at that. Okay, now backups in there. Let's do, dang it. So that one, I can click it a bunch, but what? Why is that happening? They're both copy. Oh, did I do something dumb? I may have done something dumb. Ah, that's why. Okay. So all... might disable, yeah, what's that? Don't know how I did that. Disable that for now. So what I'm going to try instead is, so on form, going to add the event listener, a click handler. Let's see. We've got type, click, listener, options, Boolean. So I'm actually going to do event and that and wrap it like so. if event.target dot class, oh, what is it? Class list. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I want to see is where it's going to give me the hint contains. That's what I wanted. I didn't think it was has, so I want something like this. Okay, so now class list contains copy. So target, you're annoying me. Does not exist on type event target. You're very annoying. Quick fix. Ignore this message. Boom. Problem solved. Event. All right, let's see if this works how I'm hoping it will. Clear, and let's refresh. All right, we'll decrypt it. Done. So copy that one. That worked. Let's make sure. All right, I've replaced that and copy. Ah, it didn't close. Yeah, sweet. Okay. But I'm also curious now. It would be using the value of this input. I'm gonna actually just move it up here for now and then see if it will work for this too. So let's clear that, cancel, close, refresh, back up. Yeah, I think I fat fingered that. All right, decrypt and copy. Well, actually, let's make sure. So backup's in there. Now copy. Hey, look at that. If I click this one, sweet. And if I click this one, awesome. That is working how I was hoping. Cool. All right. Okay. Might also back to the CSS. My tag. So instead of margin on everything, let's just say margin right. Okay. Clear that. Refresh, back up. Okay. And now they should only have a little bit of margin to their right. That's good. All right. Okay with that. I wonder though if instead of, let's see, inline block, what if I did inline flex. I don't know if it matters, but I think it would more matter up here if we did display flex. That wasn't expected. It's not wrapping. Flex. Wrap. Don't reverse. That would be not good. Alright, so then we've got flex wrap. And what I was kind of thinking is we could do, is it align? That's not what I want. Justify maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I was, I don't know. Or maybe we could not do any of that and then do text, align. That's kind of what I was actually thinking. This is interesting to me. I don't know. Oh wait, yes I do. Never mind. I am only applying it to one paragraph element. That's why it's doing it that way. So I don't think I actually want it on a paragraph element, however. So I think I'd rather do it in a div. Let's put this inside a div here. And div there. Okay. And we now know that will work. And we also know we don't need this anymore. Although, big caption, yeah, we don't need that. And okay. Could maybe do that though, so I wonder if that's worthwhile. Certainly was not expecting that. Guess I could instead do... No, that's not gonna work either. Maybe with these two? I don't know, let's try this. That was a little bit better. I wanted the copy button off to the side, so that's kind of right, but spacing is all wonky. That's why. There's a height applied to it. Field set. I don't love this, but it might be fine for now. So let's see. Field set dot inline. Let's start at the top here. All right. So I want something like this. And height is auto. All right, that's not bad. Okay. The other thing I think I want to do is in here say find color var. Yeah, that should probably work. So it was tag. All right, let's try this. Sweet. Ooh, that's not right. That would be in here. And copy. Up here. Copy. Recovery phrase. Or with. So I'm thinking there might be situations where this is a with and not a recovery phrase. I'm also thinking this should be close. So I could get more complex than this. But I think this will be okay for now. I do think I want some spacing here though. Wondering. Well, maybe there is a reason to add some margin here because I don't like how those are touching. Let's see. It's a interesting song. Where am I in this? Oh, okay. I was surprised this playlist isn't done yet, but it is getting close to done, so sweet. Let's see. I was wanting this, and if I'm adding this, so top, let's say 0, right, bottom, and left. Okay. And I think that might be a little much, so let's do that. Well, that's funny. The margin around it seems more, but maybe that's because of the spacing. So maybe I should do 2 rem. Let's try that, or 0.2 rem, I should say. That's a little bit better. So not as much though. I think 3 rem isn't going to be enough. I'm going to do 4. I'm going to skip entire point. That's close enough for me. Field set first child, text align left. Goodness. Oh, it's not in the field set. What if I stuck it in the field set? Let's see if I can just stick that in the field set and if it solves things. I can't recall now why I didn't do that in the first place. I think there was a reason. Oh, there is a reason. Never mind. It's inline, so that will throw things off. Let's see. I want to see. See, that is kind of what I want. So that one looks okay centered. That one is left, but it's also not in line again. Ooh, that's annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix this sooner rather than later, because that did a window reload and it cleared the encryption. Oh, but the reason it cleared the encryption is because it adds an event listener when you open up the dialog. So that's going to happen on that one, unless I want to go in and fix. It's either dash site or CrowdNode. Okay. So also not an inline field set. Ooh. And not an inline field set. Oh, but it does have inline field sets after. I guess I could do that. I might be okay with that. All right, let's do that. So I'm going to copy that for now. I'm going to do this. Field set. I'm going to copy this. Field set. I'm probably going to drop this down to an H2 or drop it up to an H2. I don't know, depending on how you want to look at it. All right, so then okay, nah. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Justify content left. I mean, I don't want to wrap it if there's really no need. It worked on this one. So responsive field set first. So the first field set child with text align left. Ah, that's why it worked. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna drop that and that, and I'm gonna make a class called left. Or maybe I'll call it align. I don't know. Text align TA. There you go, TA left. Perfect. And TA left will come in here and let's go down to the tag, shall we? So, TA left is text align left. Since we're doing this, we might as well add a couple others. So, center, right, and justify. All right. So now if we come back here and we decrypt again, boom, it's aligned to the left. What if I come into this and add a class? Let's see, class equals TA left. Do I like that? I like that it lines up with that. I'm not loving how much space there is there, though. Let's come back here, and we're gonna also give this TA left, but I'm gonna change this to a strong element. Actually, with strong, I won't need the TA left, I don't think. Unless something else is aligning it center. So, dang it, I guess I do need it. Let's refresh. Okay.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
Roger, General. We're entering Corneria City now. All aircraft report.
Falco here. I'm fine.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Flipping here. I'm
See, margin bottom is, let's see, 0.1 run.
Open the wing.
Here they come.
2 and 3. That's probably enough. So let's say 2 is 2.5. 3 is half. And 4 and 5. So let's cap it at 5. 4. Whoop, not 34. And 5. So 4 will be 7.5 and 5 will be 1. Okay. So if I say margin bottom 1 here.
It's quiet. Too quiet. I'll check it out.
Okay. So not enough, I don't think. But now that we have those classes, should be able to tweak this. So 2, 4. I might like 4, but I'll try. No, I like 5. Let's go with 5. So that's 1 rim spacing, and I'm probably okay with this now. At least for a, this technically works. So, let's see. I forget that Brave doesn't have an easy screenshot thing
Get this guy off me.
like
Let's back up the
like Firefox has. Okay. Let's also look at it in mobile version. That's interesting. All right. I'm gonna do something crazy here and just add a crap ton of wallets. So backup. Oh, that's interesting. It's not showing the other ones. Did it create them? It probably did. It did create them. Oh. So if you add and click back up, let's go out of here and see if maybe it's a mobile issue. No. Interesting. Why? So when you click back up, it should load. Oh. Okay, this is why. My guess is it sets up the dialogue and then it's not reloading. Oh wait, it should be logging stored keys. So let's see, stored. Encrypt dialog from selected private. It's not getting logged. Oh, if return value is not canceled. But this is still acting as a cancel. So maybe I could do an else. Let's see if that solves the problem. I still want to test that, actually. So this is decrypted. Let's generate, wait, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 5 and generate a new wallet and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it did not update. Oh, derp. Okay, so stored keys is not updating. Is that what's happening? One, two, three, four, five. So even on close, it's not updating. So what's going wrong here? Oh. Let's see. I mean, I think every time this opens, this function should be getting called. So let's see, backup, dialog state. That should run. So if I close and open, there it is. Close, open, there it is. So it is running each time, which means it's being executed. Which means this should be running at the very start. So it should be taking the passphrase, and it should run get stored keys. Get stored keys, if the password is there, should init the encrypted store. So that should set S to the latest. So get encrypted store. Oh. I think I know what's happening. It's returning only the encrypted items. So for key in S, key starts with key prefix push. I wonder if I can do this. So for key in store, key starts with key push. Await S get item. Or await store. No, not dot. Store dot get item. E. Let's see what this does, shall we? Let's clear that. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this time and refresh. No errors yet. Let's decrypt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is getting crowded. Okay, so 6 of them. Right, add another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's doing it this time. I could also maybe swap this around to make it a little more durable. So let phrase equal get store if phrase index of space is greater than -1. Actually, let's do is equal to -1. Oh, the music stopped. Let's swap things around a little bit. Okay, so is equal to 1, then, or is equal to -1, then phrase is equal to that.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world. Roger, General.
All right, so this will get the item. If it has a space, then it is a valid,
Falco here. I'm fine.
or it's an unencrypted phrase.
Flippy here. I'm okay.
If it doesn't, then we assume it's encrypted. Oh, wait.
Open the wing. Here they come.
Phrase or whiff. I thought I had something for detecting if it was potentially a whiff. That's what I did. Crypt keys.
Everybody stay alert. It's quiet. Too quiet. I'll check it out. I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll. Surprise attack! Coming from above!
So Fraser with length is less than 53 and recovery phrase dot length is equal to 1.
Get this guy off me.
I'm on it.
So, okay, I think I'm understanding what I was doing here.
Back up the squadron.
I might do this like so, because then I can add a comment and say is a whiff is a recovery phrase. So if we did this, so if it's not a phrase or with, then we assume we need to decrypt it.
All aircraft report. Good going, Fox.
Okay, I'll admit it. You did good, Fox.
Fox, we are in your debt.
Roger, General.
So is a with is a recovery phrase. It's a phrase or with. It's a phrase. All right, well, that does scroll at least, so there's that. It's not amazing, but at least you can freaking see your recovery phrases now. All right. Oh, you know what? I do not think we need these progress bars. Dialogue, inner HTML, figure, progress. Query selector figure, insert adjacent form. So okay. Ooh. That's something. There's clearly something haywire there. probably in the storage phrase or with. So key in store, key starts with phrase, await, get store, get item key. If phrase is not, so phrase is not phrase or with, then we set phrase to get item or the encrypted store. See, you know what? I really thought this was supposed to return what's going on? Let's see, console log, get stored keys, loop. We're gonna say key and phrase. Let's drop out of that. It is working. It's not the most beautiful thing I've ever made, but it's working. So, all right, let's refresh. Back up. Decrypt. Still wrong. But now we should have get stored keys. Oh, I need to step away for a moment. All right, and I'm back. Apologies. So, let's see. So we need to check what this is. Actually, we need to check it right here. Okay, let's clear, close, refresh. All right. So, oh, is that why? Okay. Whoopsie. My guess is that will fix it. So I'm actually gonna drop that, clear, and refresh. Actually, clear that, clear, and refresh. All right, decrypt. Boom. Now that's working again. All right. All right. I'm gonna wipe out a few of these real quick. Mostly because it's getting hard to see. So let's drop back down to just one because I am going to generate. Let's clear. All right. Decrypt this sucker. All right. So that's decrypted. And we're gonna add a new one, generate. So there's the new one. And then I'm gonna back up. It is showing both, it's showing the keys to both. Sweet. Okay, and then if I go away, and I come back, do backup. So this will encrypt the other key, I think. Yep, there it is. But it loaded both, which is the thing I care about most. All right, so now that that is working, let's go into the button. What did I do for the fiat again? Fiat. Like that. Ah, the form class, that's where I did it. Okay. That's not it. Where am I going? Oh, not dialogue. Right here. All right, so for... I don't know if it... Maybe it doesn't need a 4. Let's drop the 4. We're just gonna say... Backup your... Backup recovery phrases and private keys. Okay. I don't know how or if that will look okay. Maybe it will probably make more sense to do. I don't know. Maybe I'll do label and try that first. So what am I doing? What am I doing? Button. That's the other thing I wanted. Fiat is that. So I want inline. All right. That wasn't expected. I mean, I should have expected it. I just didn't expect it. The form inline. What's going on here? This is bizarre. Well, that didn't do it either. Thought it would. So min width is 1. Justify content. Flex direction. Display flex. Input is what? No width set, but... So I could potentially apply fit content What about that? With fit content. I guess that's a little more in line with what I was expecting. I wonder what that will do. And maybe I'll say fit width instead of inline, and fit width. Interesting. Whoops. What happened? Oh, I deleted the quote. So that doesn't... Wait, what's going on here? Doesn't have fit width. But when it goes inline, justify content stretch. Oh. Where is that happening? Min width, so form. Be down here somewhere. We pass it. Log responsive. Somewhere around here. Section form. Okay. So section form. And I'm not liking that bit width. I do that. And that. So now this is flex one auto. Let's see. Field. So dot button, one button. Form dot field. So form field that label first child flex one auto. Okay, that did that one. Might want margin 0.25 rem. Ooh, that's not 5, that's 3. There we go. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna go a full 1 rem. That might be too much, but we'll see. Okay. And currency. Why isn't this one getting that? It's field set, label. It's not in line. Ah, okay. Field set class equals inline. Okay. All right. I also think I want to update this so that, let's see. I don't like that it shows the symbol as the main thing. So I'm gonna change it to that. And I think I can then delete that. And quote currency. So We need the handle change. Event selected fiat value is USD. So let val equal dash. Then we set this to val and val. Okay. Unify, await, update, fiat. Oh wait, we don't want to set it that way. All right. Update fiat display. Fiat price. Added price symbol. Currency. Get currencies symbol. Symbol. Okay, so that's funny. I wonder how I missed this. So let's see, get currency symbol, if symbol, create URL, append the symbol. Let's see, if symbol dot starts with dash, and that does not start with dash, then symbol equal to dash symbol. Actually, let's do that. So if symbol exists, symbol starts with dash, and symbol does not start with dash, then we add prepend dash to symbol before we add it there. Okay, that should work, I think. Go back here, create fiat display. Update fiat display. What am I looking for? I think I'm looking for this. That. No. Okay, and that was all for the fiat. So selected dash, then we're saving it. So let's go in here. I'm gonna delete that. All right, let's refresh. Looks like it's still working. Oh crap. Did Dash really drop a couple bucks since I've been working on this? So let's go to settings. Interesting, settings was still showing the Dash USD. So that's what I want. Yeah, that works. A clear. Let's do, it's kind of weird that it's showing off to the side like this. Huh. And Euro. That was interesting. I wasn't expecting it to break stuff if I hit enter. USD. What's going on? Cannot read properties of undefined rating quote currency. Oh, interesting. It didn't update that. There we go. All right, I think I know what happened with forms. Forms. Ah, I derped it. I've got handle change, but no handle submit. I'm assuming that's what happened, is it essentially submitted the form. So let's see if that solves it. So let's clear and do GBP and enter. Huh. I don't like that. Why is it listing those every single time? Currency, oh, derp, that's why. Clear that, and cannot read properties of quote currency. So something about hitting enter really messes it up. And let's delete both, refresh, that sets us back. Ooh, okay. That might not, dash USD. So let's assume that, okay. That's why that happened. I was curious. All right, refresh. There we go, USD. We clear that, and we refresh. Huh, that's interesting. It defaults to that, and it does pull in a price, but then if you do that and you hit enter, it does undefined. My guess is I did the handle change thing, but it's not target.value. It's probably the form field value. So oh, actually that should have logged it. So handle change. So the first one did interesting. Okay, let's drop this up here and say event, and this is just gonna be what I just want it to stick out, so let's do that. So submit event, target, but target does not have value. That's where it goes undefined. So if we did target value or event dot target dot wonder if I can do this. Got choice. value. All right, let's see if that resolves it. Hey, look at that. I think it did. All right, so USD, GBP, Euro, sweet. Okay. I'm okay with that. Uh-oh. Something's broken though. What's going on? Okay, that's working now. So Euro, USD, and wallet. Must have been a glitch. Maybe I'll go ahead and clear this for good measure. So GBP, staking. All right, looks like it's working now. All right, so got the backup working if you manually click it. Maybe it's worthwhile making that click. Let's see. So forms 4 equals, and let's say title. No, not title. ID is equal to so then okay, there we go. No, that's actually interesting. Why is it appearing off screen a little bit? Form. Could it be because of that? No. Not margin. Oh, derp. That's interesting. So, field set, inline input. Oh, that's why. Because I was assuming this would be a like combined field with the copy button. Okay, so let's find this in the CSS, and I have an idea. So input, not last child. Will this work? Okay, it worked there, but we want here. Okay, so oop. What did I just do? How did I do that? I must have clicked that. Okay. So that is getting not last child. Sweet. So that's working. All right. I'm okay with that. Which then works there, and it looks correct. So, okay, and then you got the backup button. And I want to switch these actually. So let's go back to main here. And I think I can just swap the order here. Yeah, cool. So backup, currency. And what else? Anything else I want to do here? Oh, that's right, that's right. So I wanted to copy this, and we need to go into the what's it called? Add wallet. So in here, click add wallet. And once it's done, so handle gen submit or handle, yeah, I think it would just be for the generate submit. So on generate submit, we would want to do something like that. I think I can drop these for now. So setup, backup selector. This would be up to forms. Wait, I don't want the selector. Actually, I don't go up at all. I want set backup dialog, I think. Set up backup dialog. Okay, and right now I think the only place that's using it is in here. So I actually want something like this. Set up backup dialog. So handle gen submit. Probably this. And nope. What I want is an event listener for the dialog. So show modal. What do we got? Form. Script dialog on event close. That's what I want. Okay. So then we come back here to add wallet, was it? Something like this. So backup dialog, add event listener on close. Okay, something like that. And where were we? Add wallet. That's where we were. Okay. So handle. Handle. Backup. Modal. Actually, most of what it could probably do is I don't know if I need that. So handle backup modal. All right, so handle gen submit, set backup modal. I don't know if I actually need to provide those, but maybe. Oh wait, I don't think those would be available here. But so maybe we'd want this. All of this stuff would actually be up here. Then we would do stored keys or something like this. Let's see. Oh, maybe I don't want to do stored keys. Get stored keys, store phrase or with. Maybe stored keys would stay here for that. Right. And then unstored keys. We can maybe do this. So I'm thinking maybe this is what I want. So if passphrase is there, we pass that along. Set up backup dialog. So maybe this doesn't expect the state to have the passphrase. Like some of the other ones I've built do. So I'm going to assume that there's no state passphrase. So I'm going to drop this. And there's probably no state address, but this makes sense. So I might do that. So now I need to go into backup dialog and what I'm thinking right now is recovery phrase. The stored keys. So stored keys get passphrase. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted copied. Let's cut that. Let oh wait, maybe let's undo that. All right, so let keys to backup equal an empty array. If state dot recovery phrase, then keys to backup dot push is gonna be, and I believe address. Else keys to backup is equal to stored keys. Okay, I think that might work. Assuming I didn't foobar anything and do a typo. Let's refresh. Doesn't look like any errors. Let's see. Nope. Maybe I don't like that. Let's clear that. So I'm going to add and generate. Boom. That looks like it may have worked. How do you like them apples? Okay. Closed it. Wallet. All right. Let's try that again on the wallet page so it's more obvious. Okay, so close, and sure enough, we've got a new key. Cool. If we decrypt, enter our password. Well, let's check first. So we've got new key, and decrypt. Boom, they're encrypted. Sweet. Okay, this is solid. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's solid. So let's see if I have any console logs I don't need to be outputting. Handle close. Stored keys. I don't think this is doing what I'm gonna leave it for now. And handle reset. Okay. So that's that one. Let's check this. Submit. Handle existing form. Okay. What about in here? Generate recovery phrase. I'm gonna comment that out now. Now that there's a way to back them up, I don't feel the need to output them to the console the same way. Okay. What? Man, I've changed a lot more files than I realized. Let's see. Fix. Let's say, clipboard and dash fiat. Symbol. Anything else worth including? Maybe I should include that since it's affected. Where's the other clipboard change? Let's see, set clipboard. So backup. UI. So I need to include UI. That's what oh, UI is there. So set clipboard is used there, and then is it used down here? No? Okay, so set clipboard is only used in the new backup file, so that's okay. All right. Let's see, add wallet, backup QR. Let's get rid of these thingies. So that is fix, disable, dialog, set, handle, set as. Right, commit. All right, now let's get into some of the meat of this. Has to do with is raise or width. So let's see. Get stored keys. I think that just needs to be included with the other stuff. So I think most of this can be committed. This is just cleanup. Maybe I'm gonna do this one first and say chore, cleanup, dead code. And then we will add all of these And this will be feed, add, backup, recovery phrase, modal. Dialogue. Oh, and there's a number for this one, I think. An issue number. So this is number 11, it looks like. All right, and commit. All right, let's push all of that. Check that off of my list. Okay. Let's check here. Oh, I forgot to include the closes or fixes thing. Darn it. Let's see. Okay. That should be updated now. There you go. Those are closed off. It's kind of annoying. Ugh. I modified this so that it would work better with the app I actually use for my notes. But then it works worse in GitHub. I can't freaking win. So now that, yeah, there you go. Now it should track that it's closed. All right. And maybe I will move that up to, all right. So now I move that up there. That's out of the way. I suppose I could have moved that other one too. Now I moved that. And what else we got? You know, I think I'm ready for a break. So I think I'm going to call it here for now. And then circle back to stuff. And maybe later, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And please consider liking, subscribing, following, sharing. I don't know. Anything else that, you know, makes sense in those contexts. So, yeah. Catch you all later and have